Ladies and gentlemen, excuse that little interruption. We still have the ominous music of Sephiroth playing, so let's head down and find out what he's doing. And I really should open the window to my room, because it is freaking hot in here. And I just came back to, like, reality. And Cloud's good. Oh, Cloud doesn't have enough mana. It's like, oh, Cloud's getting silenced. Best part about a wireless headset and wireless controller is I can walk around my room while playing the game. Open up my window and get back to gaming without the audience being any the wiser. However, 13 and Tifa are attacking the guy in the back line. There's a perfectly good mirror in the front line, weak to auto attacks. Oh well. And we keep getting mirrors, and I believe mirrors cause a barrier or like reflect or something on one party member. Great if you're playing the game no materia run, which I'm tempted to do, but it's really boring to watch. I mean, that would just be like story plot, and I'd probably only show like boss battles and maybe interesting battles, but I don't know if I would want to cut out that many battles. Gosh, these things are so annoying. Walk along. Now, these things are actually incredibly weak. Like, 2 auto attacks should take out 1. I just don't feel like fighting them. I think they have a high evade. I think. They're not too special. And with mobs like that that are just annoying, they steal life back, obviously. Don't feel like dealing with it, so we're just not gonna. So you come down here. Now, normally, if you do not have the key, it will not tell you that this door is locked. But you can kind of see into it as an area that you want to go into, because, you know, what could possibly be in there? To wake me from the nightmare. Who is it? Never seen you before. You must leave. You were having a nightmare. How bad was your dream? A nightmare? My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I have nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. You can say that again. What do you know? Let's talk about Sephiroth. Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream. It's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secrets hidden in the mansion. Sephiroth? You know of Sephiroth? You know of Sephiroth? I love that. I love this character just reading his bio in the pamphlet. And I love him even more because of the saying how you have to unlock him. Like, it's actually, he's the most difficult character to unlock in the game for you to play, like, playable characters. As well as, you know, he's locked himself down in the basement. If you don't say the right things, you actually don't ever unlock him. It's kind of like Yuffie. Yuffie's the most annoying character to unlock. Everybody else is forced upon you. You start first. Well, once upon a time, there's this guy named Sephiroth. He went on a rampage and killed everybody in the town. That's how it is. So, Sephiroth knows that he was created 5 years ago? And about the Genova Project? That wasn't actually 5 years ago. It had to be plus 5 years ago. Because that's when the Nibelheim incident occurred. And you only know that from playing Crisis Core. Which I know I've made billions of references to. I promise to do an LP on it. To actually make everything in this LP make sense. But, truth be told, my understanding is that Sephiroth is at least 10 years old, if not older. And the reason behind that is that Cloud, when he was a little kid, had to grow up to the age of 14 before he could run off to join Soldier to become the next Sephiroth. And now that he's 21, that means more than 7 years have passed, meaning that Sephiroth is at minimum over the age of 7, Meaning more that, you know, he's more than created than 5 years ago. And if Cloud wanted to be like him when he was little, like let's say 7, that must mean that Sephiroth is at minimum 14 years of age or older. And that's just my personal opinion, and nitpicking at the translation of the game. Or maybe the way the game was written. He was missing, but has recently just reappeared. He has taken many lives and is seeking the Promised Land. So that's Vincent recapping what Cloud just told him. Now it's your turn. Sorry, I cannot speak. I'm disappointed. Hearing your stories has added upon me yet another sin. More nightmares shall come to me now, more than I previously had. Now, please leave. I love this. He just seals himself back in. Hey, you went back on the deal. You are still here? Good night. He's scary. I meant it. You went back on your deal, sir. Who are you? Please tell us your name. I was with the Shinra Manufacturing Department in Administrative Research, otherwise known as the Turks. Ladies and gentlemen, meet my favorite character in the game, Vincent Valentine. My name is Vincent. The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you? I'm Cloud, formerly of Soldier. You are also with Shinra. Then do you know Lucretia? Who? Lucretia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. But gave birth? What, wasn't Genova Sephiroth's mother? Well, that isn't completely wrong, but just a theory. He was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucretia. She was an assistant to Professor Gast of the Genova Project. Beautiful Lucretia. A human experiment. There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. But the only one I loved, the one I respected most, faced the worst. So the punishment was sleep? That's weird. Tifa! What? Why did you say anything? Tifa! Let me sleep. No, sir! Sir? Let me sleep. Sir! Tifa! And now we're getting into a battle. Tifa? You filthy little whore. Alright guys, here we have a new enemy, Yin and Yang. Now, as you can see, it is a torso, 2 pieces to it. And we're actually going to get our party healed up first. She only has stat launching spells, that's not smart. Now, unfortunately, you cannot... Ooh, that's a little close. You cannot manipulate either Yin or Yang, and you cannot steal from them. But I love that. Alright, we already got Yang, so let's get... I only have enough for one Aqua. Or I could just give the materia to Tifa. Also probably a good idea. Yang's happy. Now, I don't actually know what those stats mean. I don't know if that means, like, you know, the next time Yang attacks, it's gonna do, like, extra damage or something. No, don't shit! Tifa, I have gotten so upset with you lately. But Yang has 1200 HP, just like his brother Yang. And now's the best time to show off Meteor Rain. Now that one party member, or one thing is dead, and that we killed the side that is weak to magic, so the only side that's still alive is the side that is weak to physical. And it's exciting. And here we go guys, Meteor Rain. As you can see, it is a multi-hit, multi-targeting limit break, and it basically will kill everything through the rest of the game, making Cloud completely OP this early in the game. I'm actually really annoyed that I got it this early. I was really trying to stall that off as long as I could. But here's a little Easter egg. C Project Specimen A, Code Z. A scratch left by a fingernail inside the beaker. Feeding time. That's our chance. And C Project Specimen B, Code C. A scratch left by a fingernail is left inside the beaker. Let's get out of here. So, a little bit of nonsense there that's not going to make sense to anybody except for those who played Crisis Core, and you guys won't find out what that means until Crisis Core. And of course Sephiroth is right where we expected him to be. Sephiroth! Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? I don't even know what a reunion is. Cloud, really? That was your comeback? Jenova will be at the reunion. Jenova will join the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. Jenova? Calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? I see. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north, past Mount Nebo. If you wish to find out, then follow. Reunion? Calamity from the skies? What are you saying? What did he just throw at us? Farewell. So here you get Destruct Materia. This could easily be the most OP materia in the game, and when I saw this, like, I'm huge into buffing and debuffing, so like Big Guard and White Wind, the fact that it removes status ailments, those are like my two materials of choice. I love them to death. This is one of your game-breaking materias, because it has the skills on it: D-Barrier, D-Spell, and then Death. Now, D-Barrier is exactly like it sounds. If there's any barriers up on the field, Destruct will destroy that, but you have to target the thing that has the barriers. Yes, you can put Destruct onto all, or to add an effect, and then that will happen automatically. If anything causes a barrier on itself, Cloud now has the ability just to knock that out instantly. Alright, so we need to find a home for time, and I don't think I have any more room. Tifa, let's get you an attack spell. Revive, Heal, Transform, Gravaja. I don't ever use Gravaja. And more importantly, guys, I'm actually just trying to max out some of these because I never use them. As you can see, Transform is actually only 10,000 AP away from leveling up. Heals 148. Revive is forever, but I actually do plan to use Revive. Revive's the huge one that I actually do tend to use a lot. She has Bio, but that's not very good. Wait, didn't I just give her Bio? Did not mean to give you Bio. Who wants to do some trading? I don't have any attack spells, because I have enemy skills. Alright, whatever, I don't care. I'll mess with those later. Oh wait, Vincent's out here! And Sephiroth just flew past! Vincent, did you see him? Vincent! Let me sleep. Vincent! You just let him fly by! If you have any sins, you just let him fly by. I am angry with you. I just want to check gear and make sure everything's good. Yep, I'm good. Good as... Wait. I was terribly done, but whatever. If I go with you, will I meet Hojo? Don't know. But we're after him and Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Lucretia. Alright, I've decided to go with you. What? You're coming with us? Being a former Turks member, I may be of help to you. Alright then. Now here you get your first chance to equip him if you would like to. As you can see, every time we gain a new party member, they will be nearly at level with your current team. Gear is not guaranteed. I know he does start with a silver armlet regardless. And he has the weapon Quicksilver, because he uses guns. So that Peacemaker, we got way back after we fought that Midgar Zalem in those caves. We got the Peacemaker all the way back in there. This is who it's for. Frickin' Vincent, who you don't get for so much later in the game, and it is an upgraded weapon for him, because as you can see, he can hold up to 8 materia slots at the moment. As you can see, everybody else is falling behind, though. She's 26, 27, 26, and 27. So if your party members are not in your party, they will decrease in level. Now, that doesn't mean that they will ever get, like, negative levels, and it's not like Cloud will hit 50 and Barrett will be 27. They stay within about 4 to 5 levels of you at all times, but they will be weaker from not being used. However, I will not be using Vincent just yet. I do plan to use him. He's a lot more, I don't know what to say, like, interesting or fun in late game. Compared to early game. Early game, he's like Red 13. He says really interesting things, and it's one of the reasons I love him in my party, and he actually is my favorite party member. But Red 13 is actually on the verge of hitting his 3rd level limit breaks. So what I think I'm going to do is give him Fury, try to max out his limit breaks, show off Cosmo Canyon, or Cosmo Memory, and then I'm just going to ditch Red 13 for as much as I can, because Red 13's already had enough screen time. So that is my plan before getting a new party member. This is not my official party. And I do plan to give everybody about equal time if I can. It's going to be me kind of giving everybody their limit breaks. I have a practice file going on, which is almost to where I need it to be. And I'm going to post it pretty soon, to be honest with you. Just so you guys can choose which party members you like the best. But on that file, I'm going to have every single limit break shown. And I'm gonna paste the cut and paste the video so that you get to see everybody's limit breaks back to back. Now the only problem I have with this is that I have to actually get onto disc 2 now that I think about it. So that's actually not going to be for a while. But this way, if you guys want to see a certain party member more than others, you can, or if you like their attacks, whatever. And now bats are out of the basement, which is weird because I don't think bats came out of the basement. Not that they're much of a challenging enemy, but, yeah. But that is a video I plan to do. If anybody's asking if I'm going to 100% this, absolutely not. There's way too much content in this game to do a full 100%. What will I be doing with this game? For those of you who are familiar with it, and to not spoil anything for people who are not familiar with it... Oh, it was still in the basement. That would explain why there's a bat there. What do I plan to do? I do plan to show off all materia 100%. So every single materia will be showcased at some point. Oh, now that we're out here as well. It's called. He already said that. That's boring. Interesting dialogue. Great Sephiroth left us over mountains gone. So if you don't know where to go, press select, and there you go. But I'm going to go rest up at the inn first, and then continue on, because my recording seems to be fine again. Give me a room. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. 100 gil. That's chump change for me. That really is chump change. If you really think about it, like 100 gil, no matter what the rate conversion is, you know, because like potions are only like 80 gil or something like that, or they only sell for like 40, so... Actually, I think they sell for 100, or you can buy them for 100. But here we go, guys. We're going to go up into the mountains after Mount Nebel, and we just got Vincent. Now, I have used Vincent in this area before. Actually, especially with everything running so smoothly, and getting that limit break in that mansion. I'm so used to getting that end game, and you have to coax an enemy into casting it on you. It's the most annoying thing in the world. But yeah, down here I have a practice file. I plan to show off something at the Shinra building. I do plan to show off what happens if you get into a fight at Fort Condor. It's really stupid, though. It's almost not worth showing. And then that's where I'm currently at. I actually just caught up to where I am at this file, me rushing it. And the reason that it's Green and Yuffie's in my party is that I've actually never seen what happens with Yuffie in my party through the entire game. And let me tell you guys, I hate her about 50 times more than I ever have before. Like, I love Kate Sith now. Kate Sith is like the comedic relief of the game, and I'm generally not into comedic relief, and I love Kate Sith. Actually, though, I've always kind of liked Kate Sith. He's got a funny backstory. Here we got some new enemies. Nothing amazing. We have bugs that use lay flat, and that damage, it's 200. It's actually quite significant, because those guys have the same attack turn time as we do. And I forget what these barrier things you can steal off of them. Might be an ether, or it might be like a high potion. No, why are you lagging? I'm really glad I saved. Why did you just lag? Well, it's actually not that far behind. Ah, but it's lagging again.